The outbound follow-up call must be mastered if you want to be a true professional and get paid the big dough, okay? Entrepreneurs, business owners, nurture your leads. You're spending money on ads, landing pages, websites, hits, links, leads, funnels. Got so many words for them right now, I don't even know what to call people. Oh, they're human beings. Look, not everybody makes a decision the second they look at it, right? Okay, it might take me a year to buy a watch. It might take me 3 years to buy a car. It might take me a year and a half to get finally redo my kitchen. You have to follow these people up. The biggest opportunity in selling is 80% of your sales are made between the 5th and 12th call. So your biggest opportunity in selling is not on the 1st or 2nd or 3rd, but the 5th to the 12th follow-up call. Do you know that 48% of salespeople never even make one follow-up call? Not even one, okay? The 3 things you must have in order to successfully, to master following up customers is, 1, you got to have a commitment. Commitment is persistence, right? So your persistence, if your persistence is very low, it's because you have no commitment. The higher the commitment level, the higher your persistence. So I'll call a guy a 2nd time, a 3rd time, a 4th time, a 5th time, a 6th time. I have clients. I got a guy right now I've been working for at least since I was 31 years old. I've still not sold him. I just finally got in front of him for the first time. 26 years I have been calling one person, okay? Commitment is required for persistence. If your people, your company, your executives, your middle management, I can show you how committed your management team is to the opportunity, and I'm talking to my management team right now, I can see commitment through persistence. Throwing leads away, getting rid of them, wasting them, not going back and filling them up, not going back. I go on my whiteboard. I did it today. I was in a business meeting today, and I'm like, I need these 6 clients. I've been calling these 6 clients for 15 years, hadn't sold them. Every time I sit down with this guy, Brad Lee, I'm like, these 6 guys, I need them, Brad. Every time I talk to him, I go over the same list. Commitment is indicated through your persistence. Lower persistence means lower commitment. Number 2, value. Look, if you have real value, and if you want to create real value with your clients, follow up, right? I'm a value guy. I want to show them that when I tell somebody I'm going to help you, I'm going to be there for you, I'm going to be there to serve you, I'm going to be there to take care of you, that means I need to follow people up, right? So number 1, persistence. Number 2, value. It's a value exchange. Even when they haven't bought from me yet, it's a value exchange that I keep following people up, okay? That I keep developing on that relationship. Number 3, creativity is required to be great at follow-up. Creativity, I got to have a lot of creativity. And again, commitment and creativity are very closely connected. Persistence. Look, you must be persistent. Let's face it, just to stick it out. Just to stick through this 7th call, 8th call, 9th call, the 10th call, the 27th call. But you're getting closer and closer. See, to quit after 6 calls would be the dumbest time to quit, right? And I think that that's why people quit following up at all, because they're like, I'm going to quit after 6 anyway, so why don't I just quit after 1? So look, you got to get your head wrapped around this whole success thing. I talk about this in the rules of success. And I also talk about it in the 100 ways to stay motivated. You got to get your head wrapped around what's going to really get you committed to make those extra calls, to make that extra money, to hit that real pay dirt. The only way you can lose in follow-up, the only way you can fail is when you quit. A man told me this once, Grant, you know it's impossible for you to fail. Impossible for you to fail. I'll never forget this. Changed my life forever. Anything you want in life, you want to be a TV star, you want to be a book author, you want to sell millions of books, you want to be known all over the world. The only reason you can't accomplish whatever your target is when you quit. Just stay with it, dude. Just keep doing the follow-up. Men and women, it doesn't matter. Young and old. I'm 13 years old. I got a guy I'm working with that's 13 years old right now. This guy will not quit no matter what. That's what I keep telling him. Just keep following up, buddy, no matter what. Imposing on people, bothering people, bugging people. You're 13 years old. Get away with it while you can get away with it, all right? Value. Value is one of the biggest mistakes the salespeople make with follow-up, is they don't add value in their follow-up. You understand? I want to exchange value in my follow-up. I want to show perceived value. I want to keep giving people new content, new information. Maybe they're not ready to buy. Maybe they hit your website, they were interested, and something happened. So over that period of time, when they get curious, interested, and needing something again, I need to build value by adding value to the process. How much value would you see in the standard follow-up call? I mean, the standard call that you make. Hey, John, this is Grant. We spoke the other day. I just want to follow up. Want to update my list. See if you've given any more thought to what we spoke about. You guys made a decision yet? I mean, how effective is that? Okay. We have an entire course just on mastering this follow-up. I'm telling you, like 3 calls in the first day, a 4th call on the 2nd day, a 5th call on the 3rd day, a 6th and 7th call on, right? See, so much calls because there's so much variations of content and quality and layers and offers and interest. The key is bringing something valuable into every contact, having a reason to call. Hey, I saw this article, John. I thought of you and I wanted to get it to you. Here's the link. We have an event coming up this weekend, by the way, and wanted you to join us. See, how many of those different kind of calls can you weave in? I'm going to be in your neighborhood tonight. I'd like to stop by. Or stop by without calling. Hey, I was just driving by and saw. See, how much creativity, how much persistence, how much value can you add? Creativity. Without creativity, you're not going to break through the noise of the marketplace. See, your customer, your clients, the people that are interested in your products, it's a noisy world they live in. They're interested in a moment, disinterested, not in your product, but so much more interested in other stuff. All that glitters, Kanye says, is not gold. But the customer, your customer is inundated with glitter and noise. The follow-up is the way to persist creatively, if that's a word, with creativity through the noise. Unless you stand out, you're going to disappear into the media, the news, the kids' soccer, the holidays, the church function, the accident, the ISIS event, the president, who's running, who's going to win, what happened. So you can use video, texting, images, article, blogs, different personal visits, phone calls, repetitive phone calls, a management phone call. Why didn't you buy a call? Just interested, curious? How many of those do you have? You need a full arsenal. Think about your competition. Think about what they do. Okay? Maybe shop your competition. When do they call you back? Do they ever call you back? When they do call you back, what do they do? Maybe you go shop a retail store that spends billions of dollars advertising. Show interest with a dentist or a chiropractor. They won't even call you back. Nobody calls back. Nobody calls anybody back. Some companies don't even collect the information. In fact, 64% of companies don't even nurture their leads, have no process for the nurturing of leads. Why am I telling you all that? Because if your competition doesn't do it and you do it, you stand out. If your competition quits after 1 or 2 calls and you don't, guess what? First one to follow up wins half the battles. Guess who wins the other half? The last one to follow up.